We saw the Australian market coming under pressure, down by 0.5% on the back of a weaker lead from Wall Street, US futures trading down during the Asian session, as well as weaker markets around the region. In particular, we saw weakness in the healthcare sector, the energy sector, as well as the tech space. On the flip side, though, we saw strength in financials as Westpac was the last out of the big banks to release full-year earnings. We saw cash profits steady for the full year, but we did see deterioration from the first half to the second half, with cash profit dropping by 10% in the second half. We also saw the net interest margin rising by 2 basis points for the full year, but in the second half of the year we saw contraction of 12 basis points there. And of course, some of the comments coming through from the CEO of Westpac was quite interesting, saying that they expect to see mortgage growth in 2019 at just 4%. They also see headwinds gathering in terms of economic growth here in Australia, but expect the Reserve Bank to remain on hold for the duration of 2019. We saw Webjet in focus as it buys a business-to-business company called Destinations of the World based in Dubai. As part of that purchase, they will be doing a capital raising for $153 million. It will be a 1-for-9 entitlement issue. They will finance the rest with $102 million worth of debt and will issue $28 million worth of Webjet shares to that business. Webjet shares weren't trading while they do that capital raising, but coming out to say that they expect to see their earnings for the financial year to come in at least $110 million on an underlying basis, compared to $87 million last year. And finally, we saw Green Cross shares soaring by 19% on confirmation of a takeover offer at $5.55. That offer price is 22% above the last traded price before today. So all in all, a bit of weakness for the Australian share market. We are expecting to see a very quiet day on the markets tomorrow, with Melbourne closed for the Melbourne Cup race, a Reserve Bank meeting, but also the midterm elections on Tuesday night, our time. So altogether, a bit of weakness, but expecting to see a bit of a slower week ahead for the Aussie share market.